I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that. This here is from the New York Post from January 4th, 2023, and it says $2.9 million Bugatti, 10 other luxury cars seized from Andrew Tate after sex abuse charges. Let's see what we got here. Now, you know how I feel, innocent until proven guilty, so I'm not sure why this is necessary. I guess laws in Romania are different, not quite fully informed. So it begins. Police in Romania seized 11 luxury vehicles worth millions of dollars from social media influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan in connection with allegations they imprisoned and abused a half dozen women. Let's just point out allegations. Like everything else I cover, we need evidence, or I gotta say, I'm moving on. And so far, we don't have the evidence. I'm assuming they've got something. They claim it was a 9-month investigation, so if they had nothing, that would be strange, but so far, nothing's been presented. The sports cars taken from Tate's Burcast property included the $2.9 million Bugatti Chiron that Tate used to taunt a 20-year-old Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg shortly before his arrest, which is true, he did taunt her. The stable of seized cars also included 2 Ferraris and a Porsche, as well as a Rolls-Royce Wraith and an Aston Martin Vanquish S Ultimate. Romanian outlet Spy News and Gandol reported Tuesday and Insider confirmed Wednesday. The seizure happened after the Tate brothers and 2 Romanian women were arrested on December 29th for allegedly keeping 6 women as virtual prisoners and forcing them to have sex on camera for subscribers of Tate's Hustler University. Andrew, 36, a former world kickboxing champ and Big Brother contestant, flaunted his lavish lifestyle and misogynist beliefs along with pornographic content from women who were allegedly under house arrest on social media to millions of fans and subscribers who had admiringly dubbed him the king of toxic masculinity. Well, if millions of people saw that, I guess they saw something, but the question is, were those girls being held against their will, or were they making the videos? Maybe they were paid actresses? Just saying, that's what's got to be proved. But the way it sounds is that millions of people saw what was going on. The American British media personality who reportedly claimed women are property of men and moved to Romania amid a sex abuse investigation because he thought it would be easier to avoid R-word charges was accused of being in an organized criminal group that allegedly R-worded a woman last year, prosecutors said. Now, we need context here, man. So he said reportedly women are property of men. That's it. It's that simple. So they want people to believe that Andrew Tate thinks that men, any man, just owns a woman. He was talking about in the context of marriage when the man is supporting the woman and the woman's, the traditional role of cleaning the house and things like that. Is it right? No, I don't think so. But it's not what they want you to think. They don't want you to actually think about the context he was talking about where he explains himself. Again, kind of a bad take, but it's not so simple. I mean, they could have easily said the man who gives good life advice on managing time, which he actually does. Co-defendants Georgina Nagal, 28, and Luana Rado, 32, rounded out the alleged sex trafficking gang and were accused of helping to coerce and control the 6 women. Nagel, if I'm saying that name right, never seen it in my life, is rumored to be Andrew's girlfriend, and Radu is a former Burcast cop turned porn star, according to the Times of London. That's an interesting career change. The women have been dubbed Tate's angels by the Romanian and international media. Then they say the cars could be given to some of these women as payment for the abuse they suffered, allegedly. Interesting enough. They say one vehicle is worth $300,000, which is the Rolls Royce. He got it in London. And they say he uses the cars to mock people online as losers who can't afford those cars. You know what? Even if I could afford them, probably wouldn't want them. They give some more values of the cars. Looks like $300K is about the average, except for that $3 million Bugatti there. They mention his arrest came after an online little squabble with Greta Thunberg, where he bragged about having 33 cars, and I'm assuming they're not all in Romania. Probably his other cars are in Dubai, where he's got another house. They also mention this video that Andrew put out there, replying to Greta with pizza boxes, and the rumors were the pizza boxes is how the cops found him, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, let's just assume the pizza place was a chain. They probably had him like all over the country, all over the county. If it was one restaurant, I guess that narrows it down. But the fact is, they've got GPS, they've got tracking devices, they've got all kind of technology. So a pizza box is like, 1950s detective work stuff. It's just silly. But okay, I guess that made for a funny fantasy for some people. I thought Andrew might eat more healthy, by the way. He's all like ripped and talks about working out and being the best possible person you can. So I wasn't sure pizza would be on the menu. All right. Anyway, I just can't see why they're taking his cars at this point. If he was found guilty, I'd be like, okay, well, there's the payment. This makes sense. I guess if they're going to search the cars for evidence for things like that, maybe, but I don't see why they have to seize them. It doesn't feel quite right to me until he is found guilty of something and evidence comes out. Because, like I said, before all innocent until proven guilty, but we shall wait and see on this one. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Doing Depth First Heard, pop culture, entertainment. Yes, Depth First Heard. News is still coming in. Some more coming up later on that. And if you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.